Welcome to Immigration News. Form I-942 is a request for a decreased filing fee for Form N-400, which is the application for naturalization. The form is available on the USCIS website and must be submitted with the N-400 form. The I-942 fee waiver is available for applicants who cannot pay the full fee for naturalization due to financial hardship. To qualify, applicants must demonstrate that they cannot pay the filing fee by providing documentation of their income, assets, and debts. USCIS will review the information provided on the I-942 form and decide whether the applicant qualifies for a fee waiver. If approved, the applicant will only be required to pay a reduced fee of $320 for the N-400 form. If you are unable to pay the full fee for naturalization, you may be eligible for a fee waiver by completing and submitting I-942. Be sure to include all required documentation to support your request. How to fill Form I-942. How to fill out Form I-942, which is used to request a reduced fee for filing Form N-400. The first step is to gather the required documentation. You will need proof of your current immigration status, proof of your employment, and proof of your income. Next, you will need to complete Form I-942. The form is available on the USCIS website. On the form, you will need to provide information about yourself, your employment, household income, and the number of persons in a household. You will also need to explain why you're requesting a reduced fee. In most cases, USCIS will approve the request if the applicant can demonstrate that they are unable to pay the full fee. Once complete, you must submit the form along with the required documentation to your local USCIS office. You can find the local office address and contact information on the USCIS website. Instructions and Checklist Form I-942. Form I-942 is used by particular lawful permanent residents who meet specific income requirements to request a reduced fee for Form N-400. What is the checklist Form I-942 has? To be eligible for the reduced fee, you must be an LPR with a total household income that is at or below 150% of the federal poverty guidelines for your household size, or be an LPR with financial hardships that make it difficult for you to pay in full. N-400 application fee. You will need to submit the following items with your Form I-942. A completed and signed Form N-400, your most recent federal tax return, evidence of your current household income, such as pay stubs, W-2 forms, or other financial documents, and any other evidence that supports your request for a reduced fee. You should follow all the instructions Form I-942 has carefully and closely. You can find them on the official USCIS website. Once you submit your Form I-942, USCIS will review your request and determine. If your request is approved, you will be notified by USCIS and can submit your Form N-400 with the reduced fee. Fee and Pricing Form I-942. What is the fee Form I-942 requires? There is no pricing Form I-942 would demand. However, if you're requesting a fee waiver for an application or petition that has a filing fee, you must submit evidence to show that you are unable to pay the fee. If you're requesting a fee waiver for an application or petition that requires biometrics, fingerprints, and photos, you must also submit evidence that you are unable to pay the biometrics fee. Processing Time Form I-942. The average processing time for Form I-942 would consider short. It can be ready on the same date it is received. However, some cases may take longer to process. The time it takes to process an application may vary from one office to another and is generally based on the workload of the office, mail address, and where to send Form I-942. What is the mail address Form I-942 have? Many people don't know where to send Form I-942. If you are mailing your immigration Form I-942, you will need to send it to the address you can find on the USCIS website. Make sure to check the data on the official site. Where to download a PDF Form I-942. The I-942 is the form used to request a reduced fee for filing Form N-400, which is the application for naturalization. The PEV Form I-942 is available for download on the USCIS website. Thanks for watching.